This is a question from the official guide, and this is the second question. It says, like Béla Bartók, Ruth Crawford not only brought a composer's acumen to the notation of folk music, that means she got acumenous intelligence, that she got intelligence to the notation of folk music, she also had a marked dash the task. Now, the entire thing is quite positive because she brought a composer's acumen to the notation of folk music, and then we have not only, also, which means anything after not only should be similar to what comes after also. Like I say, he not only punished me, but he also didn't allow me food, right? So if the first part was negative, the second had to be negative. So in a similar manner, this part is negative and the second part, sorry, this part is positive and the second part after also should also be positive. So that is why this has to be something positive, right? And if I look at the options, the second one is detachment, which is negative, so this cannot be the answer. Curiosity is something, uh, it is something neutral. I am a little doubtful about it. Let's keep it for a while in reverence. I think this can be the answer, but I'll keep this. So I have two options, which can be the answer. Let's see. It further says this was clear in her agonizing over how far to try to represent the minute details of a performance in a written text. That means that she agonized, she got angry over minute details. She wanted everything in place. She was quite finicky about things. She was quite demanding. She was exacting. So, if she was exacting and she agonized over small details, that means she wasn't curious. I can't call her curious, so curious is anyways out. So it has to be reverence. That means she had a sense of respect for this for her field, because she brought composer's acumen and she also had a marked reverence for the task. Now, if I look further, it says, I'll read the second part again. It says, this was clear in her agonizing over how far uh, to try to represent the minute details of performance in a written text. So she was quite finicky. That is what I understood. She was exacting, she was demanding. And this dash, not this in this case, refers to the quality they have already talked about. So they have said that she was exacting. So this dash makes her work a landmark. So I would write this being so exacting or being so demanding makes her work a landmark. Now, if I look at it, it cannot be didacticism. This is nothing to do with teaching, and iconoclasm doesn't make any sense in this case. It has to be fastidiousness, which is same as being demanding or being finicky.